Dangerous work has got more risky in northeast Syria. The Kurdish-led SDF troops are often attacked. So they take no chances. There's a big convoy moving us through the Deir Azzour region. The Islamic State has never really gone away, so say the Kurdish authorities. And the ISIS ethos, ideology and desire for them in this region is still very much alive. It's an area still pitted with scars left over from the US-led international coalition to crush the extremists, and an area now feeling the effects of the war in Gaza. The SDF say there are ISIS sleeper cells operating in and around the towns here in Deir Azzour, and they're fighting a war of militias. Militias backed by Iran in the east and others backed by the Syrian regime in the west. Another indicator that the war in Gaza is having many more unforeseen, unpredictable consequences. Baghouz was the last stand of ISIS, the last sliver of territory they held after a 5-year global coalition to crush them. Tens of thousands of IS fighters and their families were captured here and taken to detention camps and prisons. They're still being held here, and we're given rare access to an ISIS prison. We've been told that we're not allowed to film anything that we're not given permission for, we're not allowed to talk to anyone. The location has to remain secret, and we're closely guarded. Other ISIS prisons have been attacked and raided to free the detainees. The cells we view are chosen for us. We're told these are some of the most dangerous ISIS prisoners. But many insist they were captured after being trapped in ISIS territory, and human rights groups say there's little access to the judicial process here. One prisoner beckons us over.
Hello, I can't speak with you.
We're not supposed to interact, but the prisoners take the opportunity. How many of you? 10, 20, 30?
64 here.
64
yes.
people in there?
Yes.
And all of you are Daesh?
Yes, all Daesh.
And you're there forever?
All we Daesh.
For life? Inside for life?
Yes.
Or you can help me going to my home.
How can I help you?
I am since 70 years and half in the jail. I am going to the jail, my age 70 years.
The prisoners being held in this region come from nearly 60 different countries, and more than half are children. Many of the young boys are taken to centres where the authorities try to de-radicalise them. The SDF has repeatedly said it doesn't have the resources to securely maintain these confinement centres or the prisons, nor the detention camps. Many are here for years. This boy's been here for more than 4. He was 10 when taken to Syria by his mother and her new husband, who turned out to be ISIS. Now, like all of them here, he feels forgotten, with no hope of getting out or going home.
No one's asking, like, okay, these kids that they're so-called extremists and I don't know what they're calling us, cubs of the caliphate and stuff like that. No one's coming by to see and ask, oh, have they changed? Who's being good, who's not good, stuff like that. They're just putting everyone in one category and saying, okay, these are just kids of ISIS and that's it.
He's from Trinidad, and there are about 20 other nationalities in this centre. Only 4 have been repatriated. Al-Roj is the smaller of the 2 detention camps where women and children who travel to or were born in ISIS areas are still being held. Many here, like the London schoolgirl Shamima Begum, are foreigners who haven't been repatriated. We managed to track down and talk to the mother of the boy at the male juvenile centre.
I regretted every single step of it. I hate the fact that seeing dead people hanging up on the side of the streets. I hate the fact that my son witnessed this. I hate the fact of so many bad things. Okay, this man being burnt in a cage, people being drowned in a swim. This was horrific, and to think that I am a part of this.
The ISIS legacy lives on long after the recapturing of territory. Keeping it secure is a challenge, with tens of thousands in pop-up prisons and detention centres, and this region more unstable than ever. Alex Crawford, Sky News in northeast Syria.